welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a pick a card reading, and today's reading is what your person wishes they could tell you. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at today. So before we get started, I just wanted to say hello and send my thank yous out to everyone who's been continuing to support me on this journey. It's been absolutely beautiful. So thank you. Thank you for my returning subscribers. It's always nice to have your energy here. And for anyone that is new, welcome. If you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel. Be sure for all of you to like my videos whenever you get the chance. That's a great energy exchange. And don't forget to turn on your notifications, you know, that little bell icon, so that you know when I'm uploading the latest content. So let's get started. These cards are from the Halloween Oracle, and pile 1, you have here, this is the Skull of Light. All right, so that is going to be your pile, along with the beautiful labradorite palm stone that I have here, this round circle. Okay, so that's pile 1. And pile 2, you have the Skull of Flowers. Okay, so this is going to be your reading with the beautiful amethyst heart. All right. And pile 3, you have the Skull of Stars. Okay, so that is going to be your reading, and that is with the beautiful black tourmaline. All right, so my chariots, do what you need to do if you're drawn to more than one pile. That means messages are in the other piles for you to hear. And if nothing is resonating with you today, that's fine. You can just move on and take a look at the other videos that I have posted, or the other great tarot readers that are out there. Please remember, these are general collective readings, so not everything will resonate. If you reach that point, there's no need to, you know, make negative comments. That just means that reading, that segment is not for you. Okay, you can kindly back out and move on and check out the other things on YouTube. All right, so pick your pile and I will see you there. Okay, pile 1, you chose the Skull of Light. Okay, so this is going to be your reading, and along with the Skull of Light is the beautiful labradorite crystal. All right, so if you were drawn to the crystal or the card, this is going to be your reading. And we're asking Spirit today what your person would tell you, what they would say to you right now if they had the opportunity to speak with you. So before we start, I'm going to ask you, like I do for every reading, to take a deep breath. All right, this is the time where you can center yourself for a few seconds, clear your mind, and just be still. All right. Think about your person while we ask Spirit, what for pile 1, what would pile 1's person tell them right now if they were able to talk to them? Or if you're together and you're just having a hard time with communicating, you feel like they can't get something across that they want to say, it can be that situation as well. All right, so we are starting out. I have a tarot card and then 3 oracle cards here that we'll look at first when we're asking this question. And I did want to read from the Halloween Oracle book regarding the Skull of Light. Okay, so the key word here is illumination. All right, and they do have a nice little, it's like a little poem associated with each. And for the Skull of Light, let's see here. We can stay in the dark, exist only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory is ours. Okay. To me, this is all about authenticity, you know, really focusing on who you are as a person. Okay. So when we're asking what your person would say to you right now, I definitely think they're struggling with their authenticity and who they really are and what they really want out of life. Okay, but let's see what the other cards come through. Let's just take a look and then we'll get the bigger picture, right? From the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Wow, we have card number 21, the World, completion here. Okay, so we have that card. And then from the Enchanted Map Oracle, we have, wow, 24, stuck in the mud. And then from Wisdom of the Oracle, card number 45, time to go. So I am going to drill down on these cards with tarot, but let me just see what I'm getting from looking at these 4 cards that are on the table here. All right, I feel that, as I originally mentioned with this card, your person is really struggling with who they are right now. All right, I feel they are part of a cycle. You know, they are in a cycle that needs completion. Right? Why we have the World card here. But I feel that they're going to emerge and they're going to transform with the butterflies here. All right? There's butterflies in this card. There is an elephant. There is a tiger. There's a deer and an alligator and a hummingbird as well. Oh, I'm actually seeing a peacock. So, you know, we're seeing all these animals in this card, and when 21 reduces to 3, that's the Empress energy, and that is all about abundance. It's about growth. Okay, it's about fertility and it's about expansion, expanding. So I feel that your person is really trying to figure out who they are. All right, they've been stuck in the mud here. Look at this. They've been stuck in the mud. They feel like stale. Your person would tell you that they feel stale. Your person would tell you that where they are right now in life, they feel stagnant. They feel complacent. They feel bored is what I'm, you know, they feel that they should be living a life that is fuller, and they're not there. Okay, especially when it comes to their emotional relationships. You know, this is a card number 24, which reduces to 6, and that is the Lover's card. All right, that's Gemini energy. It's about unconditional love, you know, and when we talk about unconditional love, that's focusing back to who you really are, your true authentic self. So I feel like perhaps your person would tell you that they've been carrying themselves lately in a situation where they do not feel that they belong, or they feel lost right now in a certain way, you know, and it's that journey of trying to complete this cycle. You know, they're trying to complete that cycle, the circle of greens that we usually see in a traditional world card. They're trying to complete that cycle of where they want to be in life. All right, whatever situation that they're in, they feel that it's time to go. They feel that they do not belong in that situation right now. And this is what they would tell you right now if they had the chance. This is card number 45, which reduces to 9. And that is the Hermit. So there's Virgo energy here. The Hermit is all about really self-reflecting. It's a card about solitude. It's about that soul searching, you know, that journey to finding what their soul truly craves. And when we look at this skull of light, all right, this illumination card, this is all about, you know, everyone has a light and a dark side, but in order for someone to thrive, you really have to shine your own light. And that means being your true, authentic self. And if you have ever had that feeling where you're not doing that, that can become very dark. All right. And it could be that your light, pile one, you know, the light that you shined on this person magnified that for them. All right. You know, your light coming into their life magnified, and it caused them, you know, to really realize where they are right now. All right. And having to cycle and go through this and transform, all right, with these butterflies that I see here. So let me also get into tarot and see what else we can get from this. But Spirit, what else would pile one's person tell pile one right now if they had the chance? They would tell you that they would really want to talk to you. All right. With that notification bell that I just heard in the background. There's something that they need to say, okay, to you. But the overall feeling that I'm getting from the cards that are here is this very stale, stagnant energy that they've been carrying in them. And this, they've been carrying this for a while now. So I wouldn't say this is anything brand new. Okay? I wouldn't say that this is something they've been struggling with for a while now, you know? And they realize this. And yes. Wow. And we have the Six of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is soulmate energy. They would tell you that they feel the soulmate energy with you, pile one. There's definitely these feelings. As I mentioned, I feel this light that, the skull of light, this illumination, you know, triggered them into having to deal with their own light, okay? They definitely felt this sweet, nostalgic energy with you, all right? This is also a card about reconciliation and reunion, okay? But what I'm seeing here is, you know, they've been trying to, we have this Emperor here. So I feel that the Emperor, that's Aries energy. Okay, so this is this fire energy coming through, but this is someone trying to stay in control. They're trying to keep their life, okay, in control. All right. They could be part of a team or in a family right now. We have the Three of Pentacles here. And that's all about building, and it's about teamwork. Okay. So for some of you, this card number 3, this can show me that they might be in a third-party situation, and they are trying to be strong, okay, for this family, all right, for this team. You know, they're on this team, but yet I feel like I just feel darkness here. You see, if I look at this card, even though this is about building and teamwork, you know, it's still like the feeling that they're searching for this illumination, this light that they found with you. All right. And even though they're trying to remain strong with this Emperor power here, they're gaining clarity. All right. with the Ace of Swords here, they're gaining clarity. You know, the Ace of Swords, it's about an opportunity, it's a potential, but it's realizing, you know, when we're talking about swords and we're talking about air energy, we're talking about truth, we're talking about clarity, and we're talking about authenticity, which I mentioned in the very beginning of this reading. So I feel that that is what your person is working through right now, what they're transforming from, okay? They are trying to gain this clarity, and they are trying to remove themselves from this mud that they feel that they're stuck in, okay? And they realize that whatever is going on, there's something going on around them in their environment that they have to walk away from, and it's clarified by the Eight of Cups here. So the Eight of Cups is clarifying this card here, time to go. So I feel that the situation that they're in currently, they would tell you that they are struggling with, okay? And wow, I just picked up the deck and one card was just left here behind, and look at it. It's the Four of Wands, all right? And I feel that that's here, you know, with this Six of Cups, clarifying that they would tell you that they want this union with you, pile one. They're looking for this union with you, and they're working really hard right now to try to get out of a situation that they really feel that they were not able to walk away from, for whatever that reason is. Okay, it could be a financial situation. You know, it could be a situation where, you know, financially, if they were to walk away from this family or this partner, you know, they could be broke, all right? And it's always easier said than done. It could be a situation where your person shares, you know, a home with this person, and that would destabilize everything if they were to walk away. This could be a job, you know, where your person is working in another city or country and they are not near you. And to leave that, it would be like having to start all over again. See, they would have to transform. And they are trying to remain in control here with this Emperor power. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. They would tell you that there's nothing more than right now. They wish that they can come towards you, because there's still a lot of passion here. There's still a lot of desire. All right. There's a deep attraction going on here that they have with you. Pile one. But we have the Temperance card here, you know, and that's all about patience. Temperance is about patience. It's about moderation, and it's about being in balance. Okay, but it's that beautiful mix of two souls. It's that yin and yang energy. It's that feeling of harmony and peace, all right? And a mix of not just something physical, but something emotional and soulful, all right, that they feel here with you. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, showing that here's this gift, this opportunity. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is about making something real, all right? It's about making something real right now in this physical material world, in the environment around them, right? And it's as if the universe is handing them this gift, this opportunity, but they're standing in this Emperor power where they're not willing to take this gift yet. They're not ready for it, all right? And there's a lot of regret and sadness because we have the Five of Cups here. So this is someone that chose remorse, and they're sad, and this is because they have the clarity. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles. They realize that they're not thriving in the situation that they're in, all right? And it makes them also sad because we also have the Six of Pentacles here, which is showing me that they do not have, you know, the Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving, all right? And it's about that equal balance, okay? It's about being able to return, you know, what's given to them. And they want to be able to give to you, but they realize that they can't do that unless they walk away from the current situation that they're in, all right? They realize that that's what needs to be done. It's about, you know, leaving that comfort. It's about taking that risk. But this is a big risk for them to take because they realize this. It would turn their world upside down. It would change everything. All right? So until this person, pile one, until this person is ready to illuminate their own light and really step in and be their true, authentic self. And that means, you know, shining this light externally on the outside instead of just carrying and bottling everything up that they truly feel on the inside without sharing that, okay? This person is going to remain stuck in this mud. So if they could talk to you right now, this is what they would tell you. They would tell you where they stand, okay? But overall, your person just isn't in a position right now until, you know, their power is out of balance, all right? Because we have the Emperor here, but they need to ground their true feelings, you know, what they're feeling inside, what their soul is craving. They need to ground that into this reality, right? In order for this potential to work with you, right? So if they had the opportunity to tell you, this is what they would tell you going on. I don't know if they'd be able to actually explain, though, that, you know, I don't know if they understand yet until they reach this balance, and that both of you align, all right, and that cycle of the world completes. This person just isn't ready to have a life with you, even though it's something that they think about all the time with the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands here. There's a lot of memories. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of feeling, those feelings of home. They feel like they connect with you. They feel that there's just such this warmth. And they feel without a doubt that they can have this beautiful life with you. But their present situation is preventing them from being able to do that. So let's get some messages from your person before we close out the reading, and then I'll get a guidance card for you. All right, so pile one, Spirit, can we have messages from pile one's person? What messages do we have from pile one's person right now that's going through the situation where they're stuck? And one just card came out. I need closure. So this person feels like they need closure with you in order to move on. But really what they need is to face their authenticity, okay? What else? Some days my heart aches, and I'm sure they do. If they carry a lot of this within them, there's a lot of pain. I can feel my soul intertwined with yours. Do not give up on me. Wow, we are yin and yang. Did I not say that earlier? Over the Temperance card. If I could change things right now, I would, So your person feels very stuck. You feel like home, which I just said because of the Six of Cups being here. How do we fix this? So, you know, there's times when your person even wonders how they can move forward and, you know, correct the situation. Can we talk? Your person has something to say. There's something that they need to say to you. This is what they would tell you. You know, this is what they would say to you. And they would ask you, how do we fix this? How do we move forward? But that really starts with them stepping into their power and being able to have this conversation with you. Okay, so let me get a message from a Lover's Oracle here, and then we'll close out the reading. Okay, so what is the message needed at this time, Spirit, for pile 1, please? What message is needed at this time? What do they need to hear most right now? Pile 1. Okay, so this is the card for you. Time. Wow. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So pile 1, you know, with Temperance being here and the World, knowing the World card, knowing that there's a cycle here. This is definitely Spirit telling you that you just need to relax. You need to let go a little bit and give it time. All right, you're trying too hard or you're thinking too much about it. You need to give this person time, and you need to take care of yourself. All right, you need to take care of yourself and go about your life. All right, work on yourself. Continue working on your own personal emotional fulfillment while this person works through this time, because they are stuck. They are stuck in an awful place right now, right? They are in a place where they do not want to be, and they feel in their mind that it's not something that they can walk away from. All right, so I'm going to leave this reading here, and I will see you again soon. All right, bye. Hello, pile 2. You chose here the Skull of Flowers. All right. And with that is the beautiful amethyst heart. Okay, so if you're drawn to one of those two, this is going to be a reading. So before we get started, let's take a deep breath. All right, and we are going to center ourselves for a second. Just be still, clear the mind. All right, I want you to think about your person, because we are asking today what your person would tell you if they had the chance. Okay, what your person would tell you. What is it that they would say to you? So let's see what comes through here. All right, and this is for pile 2. And with this Skull of Flowers, underneath it, it says, creating through the ashes. All right, creating through the ashes. So this gives me the energy of, you know, the phoenix rising from the ashes. You know, when they talk about overcoming adversity. All right, so you know, I feel that your person, what would they say to you right now if they could? They would tell you, I feel almost like in this case, your person is either in the middle or about to go through a tower moment. All right. And, you know, we talk about adversity and obstacles that we have to overcome on our journeys. And I definitely feel like this is a period of time for your person where they are experiencing that with this card here. And the Skull of Flowers is about, you know, it's that sign and symbol of rising above these ashes, you know, the dark times, and through adversity being able to bloom again, you know, bloom these beautiful flowers here. So to me, this is someone that might be going through an upheaval. They might be experiencing something shocking or unexpected. And when these things happen in our lives, you know, obviously it can cause a lot of fear. It can cause a lot of dread. And just overall, you know, depression, feeling down, you're questioning yourself. But really, you know, these changes do occur to make room for that renewal and rebirth, that so that you can rise above certain obstacles. So in this case, I do feel like your person would tell you that they are going through a bit of some sort of upheaval, something shocking, something that was unexpected in their journey, you know, something that has caused them to feel very sort of overwhelmed at the moment. All right, but let's see what other cards we have here. I do have a tarot card from the Beautiful Creatures. So let's see what we have there. The Emperor, okay, card number 4, sovereignty. Right, so we have the Emperor power here. And what else? I have an oracle card from the Enchanted Map. Movement. Wow, card number 28. And building blocks, card number 28. Wow, 2 cards of 28. So I don't know if that number 28 resonates with anyone. All right, it does reduce to 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the completion of a cycle. All right, and 10 does reduce to 1, which is back to the Magician and manifesting and taking action. So I feel that definitely your person is going through some sort of adversity, something that happened, and that they would tell you this Emperor power is here. So they're trying to remain strong. They're trying to control everything, but some type of movement occurred. Look, we have this card number 28. There's some sort of movement. Now, this could be something physical, like maybe your person is moving homes or house. Maybe they are moving from one state or country to another. Maybe they are moving from one job to another. Maybe there is movement from a current relationship or partnership. But there's something, you know, there's some kind of movement. And if it's not physically in their environment, then it's definitely something that they're transforming from. Okay, so there is definitely movement in their life. There's some sort of transformation. There's some sort of renewal. Okay, I feel like they're reaching the completion of this cycle with the 2 number 28s here, okay, which reduces to 10. And that's all about fate and destiny. So I feel like that wheel is turning for them right now, whether they like it or not. Okay, whether you know, they were ready for it or not, movement is here. Okay, and now with these building blocks, the building blocks that we have here is showing me, you know, with the Emperor power, you know, this number 4, which is about foundation, and it's about stability, and it's about security. I feel like, you know, your person would tell you they're trying to build themselves back up again. They're trying to build themselves back up from the ground up. So they are trying to strengthen, I feel, that root chakra. They're trying to create a stable situation, a strong foundation, so they can build. So whatever crumbled here with this phoenix and the ashes, they're rebuilding now. They're rebuilding, and they're going to be a better person for it. All right. They may not feel that way at this very moment, because it can be very overwhelming. It can be very burdensome. All right. There can be a lot of anxiety and stress that your person is going through. You know, this even feels like they could be going through some sort of depression, dark night of the soul, where they're really in a dark place right now. But this is all so they can rise above, all right, and build up. So, you know, this is what they would tell you right now if they had the chance. But let's continue on with tarot and see what else we can get in addition to the cards that we have on the table. So Spirit, for pile 2's person, what would pile 2's person tell them right now if they were able to, if they had the chance, in regards to the situation here? Feels like there's a bit of an upheaval in this person's life right now. They're dealing with a lot of obstacles, challenges, adversity. So what else would pile 2's person, what would they tell pile 2? All right. So we have the Queen of Wands. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords. And we have the Hermit. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. I feel that your person would tell you how inspiring you are to them with this Queen of Wands here, this Queen of Wands energy. She is such an inspiring energy. She's full of positivity. She's full of light. She just has a very optimistic demeanor. But this is showing me that your person, because the thing about the Queen of Wands is they take action, they don't give up. All right, if she wants something, she goes after it. That's what the Queen of Wands is all about. And in this case, clarifying this skull of flowers, you know, the rising, the creating through the ashes, your person is not going to give up. They have the will and they have the determination, all right, to move through whatever upheaval or shock they have to deal with right now in their life. But they think of you as very inspiring to them, all right? When they think of you, it's the energy that they have to keep going in whatever adversity that they're facing right now, all right? They feel very lonely. You know, as this Emperor power, they feel very lonely, all right? I feel that they miss you very much. They would tell you how much that they miss you. You know, this is a card about being left out in the cold, right? This is a card about need. And I feel that your person is very lonely, all right? And they could even be, I feel that they're in a lot of solitude right now. Even if they're surrounded by people, I feel that inside of them, they are very lonely, because we also have the Hermit here, all right? And the Hermit is all about solitude, okay? The Hermit here is showing me, this is clarifying the card of movement. So your person, you know, the Hermit is all about, they're very wise, okay? They follow their intuition. They're very intelligent, all right? So they have all the answers within them. They just take a lot of time, though, to self-reflect. They take a lot of time to soul search, okay? They take a lot of time to really think about things. So they could be very withdrawn at times. They could be hiding. They could be in, not speaking to you. They can be in like solitude, not really speaking much to anyone. All right, because they're just in to me, I'm just getting this feeling like they're in a survival mode at this point for themselves. They're just trying to survive, all right? There's some dark energies that are coming through here. And they're looking to move away from that, right? Because they're, with clarifying this building blocks here, they're trying to reestablish their foundation so that they can move on to calmer waters, so that they can move on to something that is better for them. They would tell you how much regret they have for the situation and whatever happened between the two of you. There's a lot of regret and there's a lot of remorse, but I'm feeling in their heart, because I'm looking at this Emperor card and she has this green dress on here and this red, which is showing me, the heart chakra and the emotions and the passion that, this Emperor, this person that's trying to remain strong, the emotions that they feel inside of you. And even though they're sad for whatever happened previously, there's still hope, because they have these two cups that are still standing here, all right? They're not knocked over, they're still standing. And they're really hoping that once they can get through this situation, this drama or this traumatic experience, whatever they're involved in right now at the moment, they're still very hopeful that something can happen between the both of you. And that is something that they would tell you. Let me clarify more here. What else can we clarify, Spirit, for pile 2's person? The Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Wow, the Empress. So your person, pile 2, would tell you, oh wow, how they see you as this Empress. Oh, my goodness, how they have this deep love for you. And how they feel that they are definitely aware that you are soulmates, or there's a deep soul connection that's going on here, right? They would tell you that they want to come forward, that they would want to extend that olive branch to you, because they still have this passion for you, right? And they want to reach out. They want to reach out, right? And extend this olive branch because of all these feelings that they're carrying within them, all right? But they're still very guarded. They're still very guarded right now. They feel that until they overcome some of these obstacles that currently surround them, look, these obstacles, and these wands down here could mean many different things. They could be people, they can be situations, they can be job, they can be financial stresses. So whatever these obstacles are that your person just seems so guarded, so feeling like they can't take this on, they need to work through that, all right? They need to work through that, and they will, because look, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. They want to get to this 10 of Pentacles with you, all right? They want to reach the 10th Pentacle. In this physical, material world, they want to be happy. They truly want to be happy, but they have to rise above these ashes, okay? But they would definitely tell you the deep feelings that they have for you, the nostalgia, they know, they realize that you are their divine counterpart with the Empress here. Okay? They are taking this action to move towards you with the Knight of Pentacles here. But it's going to take time, because when you see the Knight of Pentacles, that's what this means. That time is involved. This is slow. This isn't something that's going to happen tomorrow or next week. All right? This is something that they need to work through. It's not going to resolve overnight. But they miss you terribly. They would tell you that, because here's the Queen of Cups. All right? They know how empathetic you are, how compassionate you are. They miss how you nurture their soul. Okay? They miss how, you know, you really gave them a safe haven, where they felt comfortable. And we have the Chariot here. So this is a decision. They are moving forward. You know, this isn't the Two of Swords where their head's in the sand and they're not sure what they want to do. Excuse me. When you see the Chariot, this is the decision. Excuse me. All right, this is the decision to move forward. And it's clarifying the Six of Swords, which is also about moving forward. So your person is definitely working on this movement. We have 3 cards here about movement. We have the card itself, movement, and the Six of Swords, and the Chariot. All right. But there's just heartache, you know. There's heartache here. There's the Three of Swords. And your person needs to work through that. Right? And that doesn't happen easily. That's why, you know, they say rising above the ashes, you know. There's a fire, there's an upheaval, things need to burn. Old patterns, things that no longer serve this person need to be released, all right? And it's not an easy time. All right? So that's what your person would tell you, what is going on with them. Let's get messages from them. So Spirit, what messages does pile 2's person have for pile 2? What messages? And it's funny, my throat really just started acting up out of nowhere. So I almost feel like this person struggles with really trying to come forward and talk about what it is, you know, what it is that they truly need to say here, about what they're feeling for you. Your impact on me is so profound, okay? And yes, they see you as the Empress, so you definitely left a very strong impact on them that affects them. I'm watching you from afar, okay? So your person may be keeping an eye on you. Can we hold hands? All right, this is showing me the physical intimacy that your person misses and is craving. You deserve so much, all right? So they realize, they see you as this Empress. It's almost as if they put you on this pedestal. You are in my dreams. This is not in your head. I feel it too. So if you had any doubts, pile 2, I know when you are thinking about me. So there's definitely a strong energetic connection, a maybe telepathic connection between some of you. There is so much passion between us. On the bottom of the deck, our souls feel like one. All right, so let me close out this reading. I'm going to get one message from Lover's Oracle. So for pile 2, please, what What message do they need to hear most right now regarding this connection? What message does pile 2 need to hear most right now? All right, so this is your message. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So I feel like your person is trying to let you know that you definitely, are the missing piece of that puzzle, and that they've been searching for. And that they definitely, your impact has been, so profound on them that they're in the middle of this awakening right now. All right, they're in the middle of this awakening that they're going through. So I'm going to leave the reading here. Pile 2, I hope it resonated with you, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. You picked here the Skull of Stars, okay, along with the raw black tourmaline crystal. So if you were drawn to either of these, this is going to be your reading, all right? And we are asking Spirit today about what is it your person would tell you if they had the chance, okay? What would they tell you? So before we get started, let's take a deep breath, all right? Just for a second, I want you to quiet your mind. I just want you to be still. Just give your mind a break for a second. And I want you to think about your person, okay? All right, so this is for Pile 3, and we are asking today, Pile 3, what your person would tell you if they were able to. What would they tell you right now if they had the chance? What is it that they would say? What is truly on their mind and in their heart? Okay. And we're starting off with the Skull of Stars here. And the key words are infinite possibilities, okay? Infinite possibilities. And I like to read from the book. They have a little, sort of like a little rhyme, a little poem. And for this one, for Skull of Stars, why think so small when galaxies spin within? Realize that you are made of the stuff of stars, and infinite possibilities begin. And I apologize right now because my voice started acting up at the end of Pile 2. So let's see if we can get through this. So I feel with this card, Pile 3, this is about your person understanding the bigger picture and what they are part of when it comes to their life journey. All right, so, for some of you, maybe your person doesn't believe in spiritual connections. Maybe your person finds spirituality too woo-woo or too off the wall. Maybe they don't believe in deep connections. Maybe they struggle because they're a little bit too logical. Maybe just collective energy in general, and your person trying to understand, like, they are, we are all made of the same stardust. We all, we are all connected in some way. This could be your person struggling, I feel, to believe, in the magic of life, or believe in something greater that's just beyond, this physical 3D material world of what's right in front of you. Okay, so they can be struggling, with where they fit in that picture. But let's see, let's see what else we can determine, because like I said, the card is also about infinite possibilities. So let's see what else. This is from the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Ooh, the Decadence. The Decadence. This is card number 16. This is the Tower. Abruption. Abruption. I feel like you need to look at pile 2, pile 3. I feel that these 3 readings today are all a little bit connected, but definitely pile 2. Wow. Card number 8, come together. Come together here. And this one, wow, card number 2, yin. All right, yin. So I definitely feel that there's this struggle here with your person in really opening up to the connection that the two of you have, and accepting it for what it is, instead of trying to logically come to terms with it, if that is making any sense. You know, I'm getting this feeling with your person. Your person's having this tower moment, and it's a tower moment within them. Okay, it's an abruption. It's a moment within them, because I feel that with this card here of come together, you know, and this is card number 8. This is Leo energy coming through, which is all about strength. You know, it's that fire energy that's coming through here. So we have the Tower, and we have the Leo energy of being strong. And I feel that there's just this struggle, because I feel that you two, pile 3, developed an immediate, intense connection that basically defied any type of logical explanation, is what I'm getting. We have number 2 here. And this is all about the divine feminine. This is yin, you know, the yin versus yang energy. So this is all about divine, you know, femininity. And it's always, you know, what I'm seeing here is this card of purple with the pinks. I see a spiritual face in the background here. And I feel that your person has just really struggled with opening up and accepting that this is a spiritual connection, because it's not something that they're used to dealing with. All right, but this is card number 2, which is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all-knowing, all right? She's very intuitive. So I feel that your person has these feelings for you inside, but they've struggled with it because they keep trying to make logical sense out of it. You know, there's something maybe taboo or untraditional when it comes to your relationship or your connection, and that kind of puts that wall up with your person, because I feel that this person struggles a little bit with you know, turning to the stars, you know, turning to that night sky and understanding what exists out there. And this is a struggle for them. And because of that, they've put a lot of guards and they put a lot of blocks up between the two of you. Okay. And now this tower moment is here. And the tower moment is usually, you know, I'm looking at this card, and look, she's holding this vase, and it's like someone's inside it, and you see this eye. It's kind of creepy, but I feel like you know, I feel like your person is just holding back from just being open-minded and understanding what this person's journey is all about. You know, and I do feel when it comes to emotions and feelings, this person's very bottled up, just the way this, I just feel like they're stuck, like they keep everything inside, and until, you know, they're finally reaching this abruption. There's a moment in their life where maybe the universe or spirit had to step in, and there was some sort of upheaval because your person just wasn't accepting this connection that the universe is presenting to them, what it truly is. But let's get some tarot cards and see what else is going on here. What would pile 3's person say to them right now if they were able to? What is it that they would tell them? So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess again. The High Priestess with the nine of Wands. So your person is resisting. They're in this phase of they're trying to resist this emotional, magical connection that they feel with you, because it defies logic and it disrupts everything that they have invested in up to this point. All right, we start off here with the 8 of Pentacles, and this is about, you know, this is about mastery. It's about skill. It's about apprenticeship. You know, it's about putting, you know, time into something to become that master, you know, that subject matter expert, or you know, perfecting something. So in this case, you know, this is something that your person has maybe, you know, they've put a lot of time into other areas of their life, or their situation or their environment. And I feel that, you know, the universe presented them with, you know, this possibility of something beyond what they're used to experiencing for them, and it was too much of an abruption. They weren't able to handle that. All right. So, and I feel that in this case, whatever went on between the two of you, pile 3, your person, you know, walked away from it, or even ran from it, because that's how fearful they were. And now, you know, we're looking at this missed opportunity. All right. Your person didn't have the logical answers, is what I'm saying, even though there's emotional love here. Look, there's the Ace of Cups. That's clarifying the come together card. So your person has very deep feelings for you. So it wasn't a question about emotion and love. I mean, that's the thing I feel. And then we have the Knight of Wands here, which is about that passion and desire and wanting to come towards you. I feel that your person experienced all of this with you, but the heart of the matter was them trying to logically fit this connection or relationship into their life where it was now, and it was just too unrealistic for them. It completely complicated things to the point that they would have, you know, for them to even fathom how to even have an understanding of how they would make this work was enough to just cause them to put these walls up. All right, because we have the wounded warrior here. This is the Nine of Wands. This person has a wall built between you and their emotional feelings for you. They had to cut it off. They stopped it for whatever reason. All right, because they feel like, despite how they truly feel within their heart, within their soul, there's something going on here that they feel like defied logic. And because of that, you know, instead of trying to work through that and trying to understand what type of possibilities, these infinite possibilities that are available, they ended up building this wall. All right, and now they're struggling with this wall that they have created around them. And we have the High Priestess here as well, showing me again how I feel that this is possibly a connection that's hidden from the rest of the world, that is something that's not known to the public. It's something that isn't discussed with family and friends. It's something that is all bottled up with inside them in this bottle here, you know. And the thing is it's like there's an abruption waiting to happen. All right, because you can only kind of keep these types of feelings bottled up for so long. Let's see what else we can get. But I see the deep emotion that your person has for you. I feel that they find you very sensual, very beautiful. There's a deep bond here. Look at the way these two giraffes are connected to one another. So I feel like there's just this deep, intense bond. And that in itself, I feel, was a shock to your person. Okay? Something that they truly were not expecting. So let me just clarify further for pile 3, please, Spirit. What would pile 3's person tell pile 3 if they were able to right now? The Knight of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The Hermit again. I think the Hermit came out in all 3 readings. So, and on the bottom of the deck, oh, the 5 of Wands. With the 6 of, oh goodness, oh my goodness. Wow. So, all right. So, your person would tell you how this connection has caused such internal conflict with them that they cannot rest, because they ultimately know the feelings that they have for you. All right, with the 6 of Cups here, there's a deep soul connection, and they're aware of that. I feel that they're looking to come forward, that they want to restart with you. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups here. I feel that they want out to reconcile. We have the Death card here. So I feel that there was this traumatic ending between the two of you. Okay, that was very painful. And caused a lot of... it caused your person to, you know, it was like an eye-opening, an eye-awakening experience for them to realize after this ending. We have the 4 of Wands card here. This is that 1111 card. This is the card of union. All right. So there's these feelings I feel that the both of you have looking forward to this celebration and to this union. You're both trying to heal. All right. We have the Star card here. This is a deep, intense attraction between one another. A lot of times this is the card that shows me that this is usually some sort of undefined, unexplainable connection that the only explanation is it's what, you know, what your soul craves, and there's no other understanding, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to it. All right. And it's something that consumes your person's mind. All right. I feel like they think about you all the time. So your person definitely has a lot of internal conflict going on. They would tell you about this. They want to talk to you with this Knight of Swords here. All right. And I feel like they want to know, you know, they want to come forward and see. I'm getting this feeling like they want to know how you're doing. Like, how do you feel? How are you making out with your life? Where are you in your life? What have you been doing? What are you perfecting right now? Does it still include them? All right. They feel that there's this missed opportunity that they could, you know, there was this chance that they could be your partner with this King of Pentacles here. All right. That they could have been your provider. And with the Seven of Swords here, I feel like, you know, that never happened. And we also have here the Hierophant, okay? And the Hierophant is all about taking it, you know, a higher spiritual learning. And I feel that that's what your person has struggled with the most here. This higher spiritual learning that they're refusing to see, or they're refusing to open their eyes, you know, and see beyond what's just right there in front of them. All right. And it's clarifying their love, you know, it has to do with this unconditional love. And the Hermit shows up again here, showing me that, you know, this is what's clarifying the Knight of Wands. This person has this passion and desire for you. They have this love for you. They feel, you know, they feel that this is just a rare bond, and yet these walls are up, and they refuse to come forward. All right, they refuse to break those walls down at this moment, and because of that, they're here. They're in solitude. They're very withdrawn. Okay, and they think. You know, we have this light here, which represents the intuition and the inner guidance. And I feel that your person does inside know this, but for some reason they're fighting it with all their might. Okay, they're just resisting at this point. And because of that, they struggle. So that's why there's so much internal conflict that goes on. There's so many battles going on with them within their head right now. It's like their mind doesn't ever give them a break when it comes to this situation. And I feel like that's not going to happen until they do the right thing. They do the right thing, you know, and they just accept it. But there's a resistance here that they're fighting. But the thing with the Nine of Wands is, you know, this is the wounded warrior, you know, someone that's been through battles, but they're still standing here. You know, they're still standing. They haven't, you know, they haven't given up yet. They're not throwing in the towel. So they're resisting, but I don't feel like, you know, they're just going to give up and move on yet. Let's see what else. What kind of messages we can get from your person. What would pile 3, what messages does pile 3's person have? Messages do they have for them today? You know, we do have the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles here, so I should note that for some of you, your person can be in a marriage or a commitment with someone else. All right, because both of these also can be signs of partnership, commitment, stability. There's something stable going on here with this earth energy. The Hierophant is Taurus, so that's earth energy. The Hermit's here, which is Virgo energy. Let's see. So it is possible that they're committed to something else or someone else. I still hope for you. I know when you are thinking about me. You don't fear my darkness and it scares me. If I could change things right now, I would. Your impact on me is so profound. I'm sorry for the things I have said. I am sorry it has taken me so long for me to, I'm sorry it has taken so long for me to gain clarity. Missing you is so hard on the bottom of the deck. What are you waiting for? All right. So pile 3, let me get you one message from Lover's Oracle before we close out the reading. What message, Spirit, does pile 3 need to hear most right now when it comes to this connection? What message does pile 3 need to hear most right now when it comes to this connection? All right, and we have this card right here that's coming through, and it's about balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. All right. So pile 3, that is your message for today. I hope it resonated, and I will see you again soon. Bye.